not ready to go yet, okay? I'm not ready. You gotta wait. I got shit to do. I'm in the middle of something, all right? Just hold on.
Watch your mouth or don't come in here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, people, come on, we're adults here.
You know what? What is the point?
Yeah, we're adults here. I got a fucking Burger King fucking thing on my head. We're all fucking adults here, guys. People in my chat, 2 words. What are they? 2 words. Let me see the chat flood. Let me see the chat flood. 2 words. Okay, next caller. Please. Let's get into the meat and potatoes, which translate in American to dick and balls.
I got flip-flops. These are my flip-flops. Yeah, I really like my flip-flops because I can put them on. Because look, watch me put them on. I can put them on all by myself. Watch me put them on. Look, are you watching? Look, these are my flip-flops.
Thanksgiving Day. I remember it clearly. It was Thanksgiving Day. I was inserting myself in somebody else's fucking business as a cash grab, and you know. This channel is harsh reality.
Karen Yak se jodió la sucia vida. Amen.
This is Jonathan Lee Riches. I have cheeseburgers. I'm gonna put cheese on them. I'm gonna make sure that I have my hamburgers because I'm a big boy now and I can make the hamburgers. My mom lets me use the stove now.
And I'm just like, wow, I like receipts, and they brought receipts. Like they had evidence to back up everything they said. And I'm like, okay, well, there's got to be another side to this, right? Like, this can't. No, this is too fantastic.
Yeah, because you're not going to just jump to the conclusion that there's a conspiracy amongst cops to cover up a murder. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, cops and just like soccer moms and shit. Like, that's what made it even crazier. Like,
yeah, get it, Betty. Yeah,
did you have a close relationship with your mom?
Get it, Betty.
Oh, of course, I still do.
Yeah.
My older sister was kind of sad. She was more of the prissy girl that likes going.
That is the best shit fucking
shopping
ever.
for dresses with mommy. I was the tomboy that liked playing with people.
Shout out to Cherry for just being easily the most faithful and loyal supporter that I've ever had, man. That someone could have that tenacity with loyalty. And I'm really blessed to have someone like Cherry be part of this channel and in my life. So it means a lot. And yes, I named him after Mr. T and Rocky. Say, woman. Say, woman. Say, woman. Since your old man ain't got no heart, why don't you come down to my apartment tonight and I'll show you a real man. Oh my God, I'm so in love with this little dude. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. I love you guys very, 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 very much. And we will do this again very soon, my friends. Oh, say bye. Say bye. Oh, I love you too. Give me a kiss. Oh, I love you. Bye, guys. Good evening, people. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Look, you guys are like, oh my God, has the glare been crying? No, the glare has been coughing. Full disclosure. People, it is great to see you. It is great to get to hang out with you guys again tonight. Oh my God. Let me tell you, tomorrow, I'm super excited, dude. I'm super excited. Tomorrow, New Year's Eve. Okay. New Year's Eve, 12-hour stream. Fundraiser for both Karen Reed's Defense Fund as well as Turtleboy's Defense Fund. Okay. We're going to talk about a lot of things. Okay. I'm going to have some very, very special guests so far who have confirmed back to me are the wonderful and brilliant Melanie Little. She will be a guest at some point tomorrow. We will have Dr. Turtleboy. Dr. Turtleboy will be joining us at some point. And we also have some pending guests and a surprise guest that many of you, all of you, I think, will be very, very, very excited to hear from. So, and I think Dana and Tracy will be joining me too. I think I just got a message from them confirming. And Mazza said yes as well. Excellent. So if Mazza, then dude, so far so good. Okay, we got 12 hours to fill, and I'll be reaching out to many others. We're gonna do this together, people. I'm gonna hang in there 12 hours. Okay, and I got myself a fucking choice bottle of Glenlivet. Okay. I got a very, very choice 15-year aged bottle of scotch. And I'm very, very excited to crack that thing open, but it's not going to be until much later because we are going to ring in the new year together. That's going to happen. We are going to ring in the new year together. I may even indulge in some other favors. But that's not going to be till towards the end of the night. So I'm going to make sure that I'm in tip-top condition for at least 9, 10 of those 12 hours. Yes, it should be very, very, very fun. Yes, I went ahead and since I don't really drink here at home ever anymore, it is New Year's Eve. I am committed to hanging out with you guys, and so and I hate champagne. I got champagne last time and I was just like, this fucking sucks. And acid reflux was fucking going crazy for like the next 2 days. It was just awful. Just a bad experience drinking champagne. I don't like champagne. I'm a whiskey guy. I just am. So yeah, I'm just not doing it. I completely agree, Pearl DeVere. I completely agree. Oh, sweet. And one more confirmation just came through. At some point, Mizzy will be joining us, so that will be fun. One thing that I plan on doing now, I've got a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff kicking around in my old nut up here. I'm thinking it's about time. What a great opportunity for me to take a dive into the Justin Root case. At some point during that, I'm going to take a dive into the Justin Root case. Finally, I'm going to do that. I've been talking about doing that for a year now. And I have not done that. And so I want to absolutely educate myself on that, and I'm going to do that with you guys. So I'm really, really excited about that. Um, and I think Tom announced that on the 29th, January 29th, the anniversary of the untimely death of Boston police officer John O'Keefe, there will be a 24-hour standout taking place. I believe that's in the works. More to come on that once I have more information on that. But yeah, that's going to be amazing.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad.
How dare you?
Diane G. Diane G, thank you so much. Scott, just like my socks, I can't wait to switch to some others. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Oh my God. So what we're going to talk about tonight. Now, I was in Melanie Little's chat for a little while yesterday. She was talking about these documents that I'm going to go over now. I don't even know what I'm going to read. I was listening to bits and pieces. She was mostly commenting on what she was reading when I was able to catch her. And I'm sure she did a great, thorough job. I was just in and out of the chat so much that I didn't grasp exactly what was being said. But now I have them, and so I'm going to go over them and see if I can't understand them in front of you guys, as I always do. What's up, Olivia Nile? My puppy is currently having puppy playtime dreams and twitching her legs and making bark-like noises in her sleep. Cutest thing ever. Okay, carry on. Yeah, Clubber does that shit, man. It fucking ends me, Olivia. It ends me. He will just, like, out of nowhere, he's sleeping just like a log, and then he just starts howling and shaking in his sleep. And then normally, like 9 out of 10 times, well, 10 out of 10 times, really, if I put my hand on him and pet him and go, hey, it's okay, buddy, it's okay, he'll just go right back to comfortably sleeping. It's crazy. But it is the most adorable thing in the world. When he first did that, my heart was just done. It was ice cream running down a kid's fucking arm. That was my heart. I was done as soon as I saw. That's the first time I heard Clubber do that. Killed me. Oh yeah, I got a new tattoo. I will show. I mean, I've got the second skin bandage on it right now. And it's not going to look very good, but once it's healed, I'll show it off, and I'll post pics on like Instagram or whatever. But yeah, I'm really happy with it, and the dude was like really professional, man. He like just just threw down, and it was like, yeah, he'd been tattooing like 33 years or something like that. And they always like to do, old school artists always like to do American traditional stuff. So you make their day, if you tip them real nice, and you give them something that they're going to enjoy doing, it'll make their day, and they'll put a lot of love into it. And you want that because you're stuck with it for the rest of your life. And if I'm going to get it on a place on my neck, like my neck, where everyone can see it always, then I want it to come out really good. And it did, and I'm really happy with it. All right. So, yeah, I'm really excited about tomorrow's stream. Like, I just, it's weird. Like, I have to like be in just the right mindset to like decide to do it, to like decide to do shit like this. Like, this thing that I've got that I'm trying to put together for after Karen Reed is exonerated. And I want to do this for Karen Reed's. It's another fundraiser for Karen Reed's Defense Fund as well as Turtleboy's. And everyone's on board with it. And I'm really excited about it. And I really feel it can be done. But it's like we're just like the stuff to start doing is we have to wait till after the new year. So which is just a couple of days away. But I'm like so excited to get started on it because it's uncharted waters for me. I've never done anything like this before, and I'm really excited about doing it. And everyone involved, it's going to be uncharted waters for them too. So I'm hoping that it's just going to be this really like putting this thing together is going to be a really fun experience within the community between the people who are involved in putting it together. That's what I'm really hoping to get out of it. Like when I played in bands, like my favorite thing was practice. I enjoyed practice more than playing shows because it was like we were, brainstorming and bouncing ideas off each other and, getting it right, doing everything to get it right. And I'm really hoping that experience more or less takes place in putting this thing together. But I'm really excited about it. So now, as you guys know, as everyone knows, unless you've been living in a cave, what's up, Team Brittany? Good to see you. And all the mods, Cherry and the Scots. Thank you guys for everything that you guys do. I really, really appreciate you guys. So this, unless you've been living in a cave, Turtleboy has been, I've told this story 100 times. I'll give you the short version for any new subscribers. So I started talking about this case over a year ago, and then then I made sure to look at documents and take a look at the inconsistencies for myself in the case, or look for inconsistencies. I didn't even know there was any. And I did this live in front of everyone. So everyone saw me learn in real time. They saw me live learn in real time that Karen Reed was absolutely framed for this murder. And once I started to really start questioning things is when I was ready to talk to Turtleboy. And I reached out to him, and he was immediately, very receptive and cool, and came on and we talked. And then like 2 days later, he gets charged. And I was like, what the fuck? Wait, what? Like, it was wild. Like, I had just had the fucking guy on my channel, and then 2 days later, I'm seeing him in a courtroom on the news, like being arraigned. And I'm like, what in the fuck is going on right now? So this just for me has been a very, very surreal experience for so long. And so, and just and I've seen him and a few other creators go over a year in review, and it's just wild, the shit that, like, some of the shit that Turtleboy pulled up. Like, he pulled up the phone call when he called from jail. That was really crazy, because I remember feeling so excited that the community got to hear him, because he was, nobody heard his voice for, like a couple of weeks already. And it was awesome. It was awesome to like hear him in good spirits. And all I kept thinking was how lucky I felt to get to be a part of that. Because, you know, we went over the charges and all of the charges were just absolute and utter bullshit. Like we went over them. Like I was like, wait a second, because the timing was too much for me to ignore. That's what it was for me. The timing was just way too much for me to ignore as to what was happening to Turtleboy and where I started to follow this case. And I was just like, this is just too fucking weird. So then fast forward months and months later, Turtleboy brings Mark Betterow on, the mighty Mark Betterow, onto his defense team. The mighty Mark Betterow starts cranking out these letters. And and he's talking about how he's going to call Ken Mello to the stand, who originally was the special prosecutor assigned to this case. And this is a trend at this point with Michael Morrissey. Michael Morrissey, this is a trend. We know that Turtleboy was targeted because of the leak that took place in his office or in the courthouse. He is it couldn't be more obvious that Michael Morrissey absolutely targeted Aiden Carney. There's just no doubt about it. And so we see the collusion that takes place between Kate Peter, Brian Tully, and well, we see that in the Betterow letters. Betterow claims that there's proof of this between Mello, Tully, and Peter. So Judge Krupp has been really, really tough, but it seems that Judge Krupp has been circulated out. So this is interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and start reading this. But I mean, this is the craziest shit in the world. Like, we're talking about what's up, Mazamedia? Good to see you, buddy. We're talking about Karen Reed and how insane this investigation was conducted. How insanely this investigation was conducted. And then you bring in the Turtleboy situation here, and the irony of it all is Turtleboy wouldn't be able to prove it had he not been falsely charged. But it seems as though now Turtleboy and his defense team can absolutely prove corruption in the Norfolk County DA's office, which is fascinating. It's just fun. I mean, like, how do you not, like, this is you, and you can tell how beautiful this is because it pisses off just the right type of person. You know what I mean? The type of people that get pissed off about this are the worst fucking people in the world. Tell me I'm wrong. Everyone who gets pissed off about the fact that Turtleboy, how this was going to have a Streisand effect, and we called this from the beginning. As soon as Turtleboy, I said the word Streisand effect, I don't even know how many fucking times when Turtleboy was first charged. And look now. Look what's happening now. Turtleboy would not have the proof that he has if he hadn't been charged and if he hadn't been locked up for 60 days. Think about that shit. I mean, yeah, it's fucking wild, dude. It's absolutely wild.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
I think we got a super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat. Super cat. Super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat.
How dare
Marie, thank you so much. Olivia Nile on Melanie show is great. She would be a good ad for the New Year's Eve party. Happy New Year's, free Karen Reed. Yes, Olivia Nile, you are definitely invited. If you can find some time tomorrow, I would love to have you hang out for a little while during my 12-hour stream. I already have a great lineup of confirmations, and I'm very, very excited about it. And you would be a brilliant addition to it. 12 American hours, yes. 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. Okay. Now, by 12 a.m., I will be drunk. Okay. I want this to be known. Or I'll start drinking around then. I'll start drinking around then. Because that could be, yeah. I'll start drinking around then. Because I don't want to. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't drink like I used to, man. And I just got like some really good scotch. So I don't want to end up like fucking, yeah. I haven't done a drunk stream in a long time. Long time. I think the last one I did was last New Year's, actually, now that I think about it. All right. So let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this here. Now, fair warning, I'm actually saying this out loud to prepare myself. Give a fuck about y'all. I'm gonna be saying the word taint a lot. It looks like the word taint is gonna be said quite a bit. So just disclaimer. All right, here we go. Commonwealth of Massachusetts, Commonwealth versus, excuse me, Aiden Timothy Carney. Order to re-taint team review procedure. After review of the Commonwealth's revised proposal of examination of digital material seized from defendant pursuant to search warrants issued on October 6th, 2023, docket number 53 and case number 23-313, no opposition have been received, and after hearing from the parties, it is hereby ordered as follows. A, appointment of taint team. A taint team is hereby appointed to search the 4 cellular phones seized but not yet searched pursuant to blah, 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 and any other devices seized under blah, 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 blah. Together, the seized devices, the taint team shall consist of a special master and an appointed forensic examiner. The Honorable Joseph Macy shall serve as a special master. Stephen Veronu of MWV Multimedia Forensic Investigative Services Incorporated shall serve as the AFE. The special master and AFE shall indicate their agreement to serve in those capacities and to abide by the conditions set forth in this order by signing a copy of this order and returning it to the criminal clerk's office, Norfolk Superior Court, High Street, Dedham, Massachusetts, blah, 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 blah. By January 8th, 2025, the special master and AFE shall provide the criminal clerk's office with an email address, mailing address, and telephone contact information to be used by them in connection with this matter. The special master and AFE shall not be involved in any way in the investigation or prosecution of defendant Aiden Timothy Carney, and subject to Section E2 of this order shall have no formal or informal contact about this case with any police officer, forensic examiner other than the AFE or assistant district attorney without prior court approval. The reasonable costs and expenses of the members of the Taint team shall be borne by the Commonwealth. Defense designations and disclosures. Within 14 days of the date of this order, defense counsel shall file with the court a list of search terms, the search terms to facilitate the Taint team's identification of attorney-client privileged information. The search terms shall consist of names, telephone numbers, and email addresses of defendant's attorney or attorneys believed to be used in attorney-client communications, and additional search terms if necessary. However, if defendant offers additional search terms, he shall file an affidavit with the court affirming that the supplied terms are necessary to identify and locate information protected by the attorney-client privilege, or shall otherwise explain why those supplied terms are necessary. If defendant believes supplying certain information required under Section B1 of this order would compromise attorney-client confidentiality, he may submit such terms. Such terms to the court under the protective order without disclosing them to the Commonwealth, including therewith a statement of good cause for each term. Within 14 days of the date of this order, defense counsel shall provide the Commonwealth with any passwords or other information necessary to access the seized devices, or alternatively notify the Commonwealth that the defendant asserts a Fifth Amendment privilege not to disclose such information. If defendant asserts a Fifth Amendment privilege, the Commonwealth may pursue other remedies to effectuate a search of the seized devices. Now, the issue with all of this, okay? The issue with all of this. Oh, Mass Dodd, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I think it's just being thorough as far as what they feel that what they're going to be able to search. And they're saying that he's got to turn over his passwords. Now, the problem with all of this is the issue that Bradle has with it, the issue that Turtleboy Aiden has with it, is that there are sources in those devices, and he wants those sources protected. Now, this is all good and dandy, right? This is all good and dandy if you have this retired retired judge who's going over this with a forensic examiner. He's the special master, and then he's got the forensic examiner to look through the phone, right? And that's it. But we know that that's just not fucking true. Like, let's just be honest here. We know that that's not going to be the case. We know that they are going to, that fucking Bukaki or who the fuck ever is going to be in that fucking room, or they've already gone over, or like Guadino has already fucking gone through that shit. So, I mean, yeah, it really bugs me. It bugs me because Turtleboy has sources, and some of these sources I don't know anything about them, but it would be naive to not assume that these sources are probably cops or people who are close to cops, and their careers could be put on the line. Their physical well-being, their health. And it's also interesting that Ken Berkowitz has passed via a loss to a battle of cancer. And I gotta be honest, I don't know the guy, and for his loved ones who are good people, I feel for them. But the most that I'm getting out of that personally is I'm pissed that he's not going to have a chance to be cross-examined or questioned by Karen Reed's defense on the stand in her second trial. That disappoints me highly. It highly disappoints me that he won't be there to do that he won't be around in order to do that. It highly disappoints me that he won't be around to get indicted when indictments are handed out, because I say it and I stick to it. Now, the man literally took it to his grave, but I will take it to my grave. I call absolute 100% bullshit on the notion that Ken Berkowitz just happened by 34 Fairview Road and went, oh, look at that, a piece of taillight. Oh. And yeah, no. The fact that the man is no longer with us doesn't change my opinion on that in the slightest bit. But unfortunately, now we'll never actually know for sure. Besides our gut and our common sense screaming it at us, besides that, we'll never actually know for sure. We'll never actually see him questioned for it. We'll never actually see him get deposed. That's disappointing. That's very disappointing, because the man's legacy, unfortunately, to me, is not someone who served and protected and made a career, a lifetime career of serving and protecting his community. No, he's the guy who came up with a bullshit story about finding a fucking piece of taillight on a car that didn't even fucking hit the guy that died, and is putting a woman through the second trial, the second bullshit trial that she never should have went to in the first place. So, I mean, that's Ken Berkowitz. That's his legacy to me. Again, I do feel for his loved ones who knew more of him. Sure. If they're good people, why, but my memory of this man is nothing but some piece of shit who lied about a taillight and is framing and is part of a frame up of an innocent woman and costing a good police officer justice. Sorry if I'm not crying over Ken Berkowitz. Taint team review. After the court's review of the search team filed in compliance with Section B of this order, the clerk shall transmit the information to the AFE, noting any information that must refrain confidential. The AFE shall not discuss the search terms or disclose them to the prosecution team without prior leave of court. Okay, so the AFE shall not discuss the search terms or disclose them to the prosecution team without prior leave of court. If the AFE does not receive the terms or has concerns about the terms, such as over or under inclusiveness, the AFE shall notify the special prosecutor only so as to allow the case may be brought before the court for hearing. Okay, so they're saying that they're not going to share any of the information with the special prosecutor when it comes to the things that are privileged. That's what I'm getting out of that. The AFE shall search the seized devices for privileged communications using the search terms and shall share the results with the special master. The special master shall review any material identified as potentially privileged and determine whether it falls within the attorney-client privilege or whether he believes that it is not privileged. So this special master gets to determine whether or not the information is privileged, whether or not the information falls under attorney-client privilege. And that's very interesting, because what do we know about the special master? I mean, am I crazy Am I the only one that's a little nervous about it? Now, I have no real reason to doubt the special master's character. I don't know the guy, but this system that he's a part of, I don't have a lot of faith in. And I feel like that's fair. You know what I mean? I feel like that's fair. So this special master, because I mean, look at Judge Bev. How am I supposed to have faith in somebody in that position when I've got Judge Bev all fucking year long making bad decision after bad decision? You know what I mean? But then again, it's like, what else are you supposed to do? There's got to be a special master. I mean, that seems like the fairest way to handle it. On paper, in theory, this is the best way to handle this situation. The problem is that, you know, I just don't trust the system. You know, I don't trust, excuse me for not trusting the system that's actually railroading this man right now. And guys, if you are feeling generous, I have Turtleboy's defense fund link pinned to the top of the chat. So, yeah, he's got a long road ahead of him as well. So anything you guys can do to help out. And tomorrow will be a fundraiser for both Turtleboy as well as Karen Reed. So I'm really excited about this and looking forward to it. But yeah, this special master. I mean, the sound of that is unnerving as it is. Is it not? Special master. The special master. Special master, what say you? Does this fall under attorney-client privilege, special master? What say you, special master? What say you? All right, let's keep reading this. What's up, Jody617? The AFE shall search the seized devices for privileged communications. I already read this. Hold on. The AFE and the special master shall create a list of each item of data, the letter, text, email, draft document collected by using the search terms to potentially privileged list, which list for each such item shall identify the potentially privileged item through a description of the device on which the data was located in the physical sector range on the media at which the data is located. If necessary, additional methods of identifying the location of the data may be used, such as date and time, to adequately notify the parties as to the location of the privileged data and whether the special master concludes that the communication is privileged. The AFE shall export all of the data contained on the potentially privileged list, place into a sealed envelope, and provide it to defense counsel. Okay. I mean, that's interesting. All right.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
I think we got a super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat. Super cat. Super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat.
How dare you?
Dare you? Bonnie Coy, thank you so much. Happy New Year to all. Justice for all who can no longer speak for themselves. We will continue to speak for them until justice has prevailed. We have no quit. Love all you do. Thank you so much, Bonnie Coy. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Now, judicial review. Before any information is disclosed to the prosecution team, defendant shall have 14 days from receipt of the potentially privileged list to file with the court any objections to the Taint team's determinations, such as defense filing shall be subject to protective order and subject to further order of the court, shall not be reviewed or accessed by any other than the court and defense counsel, except that defendant shall serve the Commonwealth with a certificate of service indicating the filing of the objections. File determination of issues of privilege shall be resolved by the court. If any objections are timely filed after the court considers and rules on defendant's objections, the AFE shall produce to the parties a list of all the data ruled as privileged by the court. If no such objections are timely filed, the AFE shall produce to the parties a list of all the data identified by the special master as privileged. The list provided to Section D2 shall be referred to as the privilege list. The privilege list will be provided to the parties so that the Commonwealth's examiner will exclude all such privileged data from examination during the prosecution's examination of the seized devices previously authorized by warrant. Miscellaneous. In examining the seized devices, the Commonwealth discovers material of information that is subject to the attorney-client privilege. The Commonwealth shall promptly notify defendant's attorney, and the Commonwealth shall not make direct or derivative use of any such materials subject to the attorney-client privilege. Okay. The AFE and the special prosecutor may communicate to order, facilitate the Taint team's review process, and arrange for the transfer of the seized devices. However, they may not discuss the content of potentially privileged material. The AFE may not reveal any information considered or determined to be privileged to any member of the prosecution team. The AFE may be required to testify about the Taint team review process. Any party may bring case forward to the court to address any issues that arise in connection with the execution of this order. Peter B. Krupp. Yeah, that shit is whack, homie. I mean, the fact is like, this is completely fucked up because how long have they had Turtleboy's devices? This was since he was charged. Dude, like, it's like he says it. And it's not an exaggeration. Men with guns came into his house and took his devices. They stole his property. And they stole his property because he was charged under false. I mean, these things didn't happen. His First Amendment rights were absolutely violated. He's a journalist. He's allowed to ask questions. He's a journalist. He's allowed to ask questions. And they charged him with a crime. And they came into his house with guns and took his shit. And they've had it for over a year. And now they're expediting this process. The word expedite does not apply anymore. It's expired. You can't expedite something that has taken a year. Dude, they gave Brian Walsh his tech back within 24 fucking hours. Michael Proctor gave Brian Walsh his tech back within 24 hours. Brian Walsh, who is charged with murdering his wife. Brian Walsh, who the Commonwealth is planning to use Celebrite data to prove his guilt to a jury just after that very same Commonwealth tried to discredit Celebrite as flawed because of Jen McCabe's, no doubt in my fucking mind, search of House Long to Die in Cold at 2:27 a.m. I mean, let's get real. Let's get real. I mean, I'm straight up. I am straight up without like any fucking hold back at all saying Jen McCabe absolutely fucking searched House Along the Dying Cold at 2:27 a.m. The timing is just too much. And everybody was fucking butt dialing. It was a butt dialing extravaganza on January 29th, 2022. It's amazing. Never seen anything fucking like it. Never heard of anything like it. A butt dialing fucking party, dude. Everybody was butt dialing. Everybody. Nobody talked to anybody. It's amazing. And all of these calls and searches happen within minutes of each other. It's fascinating. I'm going to go over something real quick. I feel like this is going to be fun. Since we're talking about Turtleboy here. So I reposted this because I wanted to go over this. So somebody came up with this list. I don't know who this was, but he reposted this, but he had an answer. So Aiden had an answer for every single one of these. It's kind of brilliant.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
I think we got a super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat. Super cat. Super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat.
How dare you?
So, yeah. Diane G, thank you so much. You say innocent people don't delete all the shit on their phone. Jen McCabe. Yeah, I agree. I totally fucking agree. 100%. Like, she also denied talking to her sister. She denied deleting all that shit. Come on, stop. Like, like, how stupid do you think everyone is? It's amazing. Amazing. So check this out. So Aiden, as you can see, he posted like an answer to each one of these things. The evidence shows Karen is a cop killer, right? Number one, fragments of taillight in John's clothing. So Aiden responds to that. Fragments found 18 months afterwards. Polycarbonate taillight wouldn't embed in clothing. So number two, Karen began calling John immediately, asking where he was. Calling John, asking him where he was, makes her look innocent because she thinks he's alive. Exactly. She calls her parents at 1 a.m. This person, whoever made this list, is a fucking retard. Calling your parents, who you're extremely close to, looking for advice about whether or not you should leave your boyfriend's house because he's ignoring you isn't suspicious. It absolutely is not suspicious in the slightest bit. Okay, I want to remember I'm on number 3, okay? I got to go to number 4. I just read number 3, but I got to tell you, I was in the courtroom for that hearing where Brennan was trying to get Bill Reed's phone because of this shit, right? And it's asinine. And I want to say, and it was amazing too, because like I really felt really blessed that day because I got to like really like talk to Bill Reed. You know, I had a really cool conversation. And the dude is just a really bright, just, you know, yeah, like he's just a good dude. He's just a good guy. And really the kind who really stands up for what's right. definitely the type to do that without holding back. Like this is the family that if this was going to happen to anybody and shit was going to get done about it and exposed, this was the family to do it. Most definitely. That is exactly the impression that I get from them. And sitting in the courtroom and listening to Brennan saying these asinine things and then watching Eliza Little get up and destroy this guy like she wrecked him. She absolutely wrecked him. Made his whole argument sound absolutely ridiculously stupid. It was beautiful. And then, and I'll never forget it, afterwards, Bill Reed, looked at me and smirked and went like that, it was really cool, because like these people are just not shaken. Like they're pissed, but they're not afraid at all. It's great. So anybody who's supporting them right now is I can tell you, I can vouch that you're supporting a very, very wonderful, tight family who believes in truth and justice. VSPC, very serious podcast consumer. Okay, I love it. Because you used my favorite outrage word, asinine. Yeah, thank you so much. I love it. Yeah, so yeah, ridiculous that they're trying to stupid. Number 4, there's no evidence that Karen told, hold on. I got to read yeah. She tells Carrie that John is dead before they even find his body. There's no evidence that Karen told Carrie John was dead at 5 a.m. She was very worried about him since he never came home and confused about where he could be and why he didn't come home. Right. Blood evidence inside the taillight housing. Oh, that's funny. There is no blood evidence in the taillight housing. There is no blood on the taillight at all, even though the Commonwealth says the taillight acted as a dagger, cutting John's arm repeatedly. Exactly. Now, this is what the Commonwealth fucking said, man. Like, this is what they believe fucking happened. Because you look at the wounds on John's arm that they're saying wasn't a fucking dog, right? So somehow John's arm gets whacked by Karen's taillight, right? It gets whacked by Karen's taillight, and then the taillight shatters and scratches up his arm right here, but continues to scratch him all up and down. I mean, all that's manages to do that in the air as he spins 10 feet into the lawn. Right? Thank you, Bonnie Coy. Butt dials and butt grabbing sounds like a pineapple partying with the McAlvers. You motherfuckers with your fucking swinging shit, dude. Stop it. Dude, you guys got to knock that shit off. The swinging thing is just the stupidest fucking thing I've ever fucking heard in my life. I mean, that's all there is. None of this shit. Listen to this bullshit, dude. Cellular coordinates of her phone leave from the spot where he stops moving and never moves again. What? Hold on. There's no cellular coordinates for Karen Reed's phone. It's right. That's I'm like, yeah. Where are they getting this shit? His phone stops moving at 12:32 after she had left. It doesn't mean he moved with the phone, right? And we saw Dream Feed Media's take on that, which is brilliant. I'm gonna go over some more Dream Feed Media tomorrow. And maybe I need to reach out to her, see if maybe she'll join me. But yeah, she's fantastic. This is just fucking ridiculous. Knocked out of his shoe as a pedestrian vehicle accident. Knocked out of his shoe as a pedestrian vehicle accident. Okay. ARCA experts testified that vehicles of side swiped do not get knocked out of their shoes. They did testify to that. They absolutely did testify to that. Lois Lane gifted 10 memberships. Oh my God. Amazing. Thank you so much, Lois Lane. That's very super of you. No canine DNA. Oh my God. So they didn't even, I'm not even going to go back until I say this. So no canine DNA. This is what they're saying. Oh, no canine. They love to say this no canine DNA shit. Dude, nothing was actually tested for canine DNA. Nothing was actually tested for it. They got a swab. They got a swab from people that we know planted a fucking taillight. People that fucking smashed and fucking planted taillight pieces. People that we know did this. Those are who sent in the swabs. People who left fucking John O'Keefe's clothing that was sitting all on the floor in the hospital in a pile, and then put into fucking bags and then sitting in his fucking trunk for 3 weeks. Didn't even log it into evidence for 3 weeks. Left it sitting on paper, supposedly. Nobody watching it. And then they sent a swab saying that it was of his shirt, but they just sent the swab in. They didn't send a sample of the shirt to the DNA lab. All they sent was a fucking Q-tip. So what do we know? How do we know they swabbed anything with that Q-tip? I mean, everything as far as the evidence goes in this case is fucked. It's absolutely fucked. This whole investigation is fucked because of how this investigation was conducted. And I could tell this just by reading the statements. Just by reading the reports and the statements, I could tell that this investigation was conducted like dog shit. And then it goes to trial. And I'm baffled, people. You guys watched this live. Those of you who have been watching me since I started following this case, watched me react to pre-trial motions that were happening and the fact that this was going to trial. And I was like, how is this going to trial? It makes no sense that this is going to trial. There's no evidence. Where is the smoking gun? I don't understand. None of this adds up. And everything looks suspicious on the McCalverts. Everything makes them look suspicious. Right. And nobody wears body cams. None of the interviews were recorded. It's fucking mind-blowing, dude. Yeah, I'm part of a cult. I love it. Telling you, man. Sick and tired of this bullshit. I've been doing this shit for over a damn year. Okay? All right? Been doing this shit, and I still ain't seen no sex orgies in the sex cult. Still don't have a Lexus. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I don't know what people are trying to pull. Anne Marie DeAndrea, thank you so much. The Q-tip didn't come in the house. It did not in any way, shape, or form. Microscopic taillights. Bullshit. What's Olivia Nile saying here? The top way cops are caught planting evidence is via body cams. I wonder why the MSP's body cams weren't recording when they were conducting their investigation in this case. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck is going on? And we're supposed to just like act like this is just all normal. That's what's fucking mind-blowing, is we're just all supposed to just act like everything is fucking normal. And it's so crazy to see like other news outlets looking at this shit like it's just another day in a crime case. Like, no, this is unlike fucking anything, because it is absolutely Twilight Zone crazy shit. And it's Twilight Zone crazy shit that somebody would make a list like this, when it's like there's 21 responses. Like, Turtleboy responds to 21 of these fucking things. And then let's talk about this taillight real quick. You guys remember this? Homeboy Mass Accountability had fucking called the show the
That's
other
what I'm
day.
doing.
Check this shit out. Now this, I can't remember when this
Can I
was
get your name and
posted.
badge number?
Yeah, Officer Berkowitz, 1614.
Did you know you have
That's Berkowitz's son. Okay? It's Berkowitz's son. He just pulled up to the courthouse in a cruiser, right? In a Canton cruiser.
a bad inspection sticker?
Yep, the maintenance
Oh, you
guy's
do?
aware of it.
Oh, okay, and you're driving.
And so Mass Accountability's calling him out on having an expired sticker. You shouldn't be using. He shouldn't be using the car, right? But check it out.
Around just running errands with a
Now this is Mr. Kenneth Berkowitz, his son. And you know, I'd like to say Mr. Kenneth Berkowitz's son or senior. I'd like to say rest in peace, but you know, when you go to the grave with something like that on your mind, do you deserve to rest in peace? Now, that's not up to me. That's not up to you, you know, but I can't bring myself to say that and mean it, is how I'll put that, even though it's not my place to say whether somebody should or shouldn't. That's a God thing as far as I'm concerned, but I can't say someone like that. I can't honestly say rest in peace to and mean it, is all I'm saying.
bad inspection sticker.
Right, have a good day, guys.
What
Have a
happens
good
if the public did that?
Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
So he's got a bad inspection sticker.
That's what I'm doing.
You pulled up so fast, I thought he was here for a call.
Oh, you got a bad sticker, I think, sir.
Now,
we got
this is where things get
a bad
interesting.
sticker on the Canton car. Yeah, 2020.
This is where things are about to get interesting. But first,
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat. Super cat. Super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat.
Masters of Criminology, thank you so much. Has anyone ever exonerated an LX of same year and model of Karen and have someone of same size as John stand next to the taillight? No, I don't recommend anyone do that. I don't know what you're saying exactly. But yeah, don't try to simulate, please. Maybe you're saying just stand there, but yeah, don't try to simulate these things. Now, this is where this video gets very interesting. Okay, pay close attention.
22.
So once he reaches the rear of the vehicle,
Got a bad sticker. Look at this thing shouldn't be on the road.
guys, see that? See what side that tail light is missing off of? The whole well of the tail light is missing.
We might have to stop.
And he didn't think this was suspicious at the time because this was just when they were starting to do the tail light bullshit with Karen. This is in October of 2022, I believe, is when he said this was this footage was taken, if I remember correctly.
By Canton PD and put in a public records request,
Right.
or a complaint.
Exactly.
This is dangerous for police officers and the public. Did you see how fast he pulled in here? Guys, this police cruiser has no brake light.
It has no light. It has no
brake
wall.
light is actually closed. The brake light is in the back. Look at the brake light's in the back. What are we doing? You want to ask us? You can. Does it look like it?
Now you see that the red is gone.
This brake's in
the red from the tail light is gone. Do you guys see that?
Does it look like it?
Right here. That's the tail light. Can you see where my cursor is? Yeah, you can. And all the red from this tail light is missing. And Kenneth Berkowitz, his father, happened to just be at 34 Fairview and found a big old piece of tail light right in front of the house. And here's his son driving around in a Canton cruiser with the entire tail light, missing in October of 2022. And it's in the back of the cruiser with all of the red missing. Now, I don't know. That could just be a coincidence. But people, does anybody fucking believe in coincidence following this case anymore? I mean, I'm going to run through those facts one more time. Ken Berkowitz, who is no longer with us, happened to find pieces of tail light because he just happened to be driving by 34 Fairview, even though Canton police were no longer part of the case due to Kevin Albert's conflict of interest. And in October of 2022, we see Kenneth Berkowitz's son pull up in a Canton cruiser with expired inspection stickers and an entire passenger side tail light missing from the cruiser. And the tail light well is in the back of the cruiser, and all of the red pieces, all of the red part of it is missing. It's gone. And that's supposed to be a coincidence. Okay. Okay.
Oh, it does? This breaks in the cars? Oh, really? Did you know this police guy?
Oh, this guy. Yeah, this is a bonus. This guy right here. It's fun.
Did you know this police car has a bad inspection sticker and it has no brake light?
I'm not a cop.
Did you know that, though?
No. Who are you?
What do you think about that? Who are you?
I want to know who you are.
Who are you?
I'm doing a YouTube channel of people breaking into police cars.
Oh, cool.
People breaking into police cats.
What are you doing? Breaking in?
What are you doing?
Yeah, in front of a courthouse.
In front of a courthouse.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm that stupid guy.
You're not,
I'm that
I want to make
stupid.
sure crime not.
you're not too bright, huh? You're not too bright, are you?
No, you don't look too bright either. What's your name?
Look too bright. Dude, you don't even know how to eat right. Look at you.
I mean, look at dude, bro. Look at dude, bro. You know, like that shirt looks kind of new. Those jeans, he looks like he just got some new duds. You know what I mean? My man went shopping at Walmart. He was feeling good.
Oh, you're making fun of somebody being overweight?
Yeah.
Oh, you're good, huh?
Yeah. When's the last time you saw your own?
Yeah.
When was the last time you saw your own dick?
Huh?
Why don't you try it a little closer? You're trying to get me upset. To do
Look at
something,
why
huh?
are you getting so close to me?
I'm not close.
Yeah, you are.
It's a public ground.
You know assault isn't just contact,
You
right?
just called me fat, didn't you?
Yeah. Look at you. You got food
Look at
He looks like a really large munchkin.
stains on your belly. Hey, sir, you got a bad inspection sticker and you have a brake light. It's actually out of your car. Hey, can I get your name
This is awesome.
and badge number? Can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, Officer Berkowitz, 1614.
Did you know you have a bad inspection sticker?
Yep, the maintenance
Oh, you
guy's
do?
aware of it.
Oh, okay, and you're driving around just
They're fixing
running
it.
errands with a bad inspection
All
sticker?
right, have a good day, guys.
What
Have a
happens
good
if the public did that?
weekend. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
But not for me.
That's what I'm doing. I'm glad you just documented that. Look at it. Look at document the
I love this shit,
food
dude.
stains on his belly. You can't even see them, can you?
Good.
Yeah. Kevin, what?
Oh my god, dude, that was fucking great. The dude had fucking food stains on his belly, bro.
I'm glad you just documented that. Look at it. Look at document the food stains on his belly. You can't even see them, can you?
Good.
Yeah. Kevin, what? Kevin, what? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
This dude fucking was fucking. This dude was eating like a burrito or some shit. He spilled fucking shit all over his fucking belly. Fucking cochino, dude. Because you can't even fucking look at you. You got fucking look at yourself. You got fucking food all over your belly.
What's your name? Your probation?
Yep.
You're a public official?
Yeah.
Identify yourself.
I'm asking you guys.
Identify yourself.
Identify
Can I
yourself.
help you guys?
You're a probation officer? Identify yourself.
Can I help you out?
Yeah, identify yourself.
Can I help you out?
Name and ID number, badge number, whatever you got.
All right. Let me get security.
Yeah, see you later. See that, guys? Learn your rights. What's your name there, smart guy?
Smart guy.
Kevin. I know your name's not Kevin. Unless you're all named Kevin here. Kevin's that big dude with the food stains on his belly.
bro. So crazy. So crazy. There's been other hold on, let me look up. Oh. I'm just going over bullshit now.
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat. Super cat. Super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat.
How dare you?
Charlie Lynn, thank you so much. The special master's last post on X is singing Jessica Hyde praise after attending her last seminar. Shaking my head. Huh. Okay. Thank you. So I don't know if you guys follow Goat Boy on Twitter. And shout out to everybody watching on Twitter right now. I appreciate you guys. Make sure to repost this shit, man. If you're watching on Twitter, I'd really appreciate it. Check this shit out. This dude, Goat Boy. This dude is amazing. This dude is amazing. Okay.
Hey guys, so I can't tell you much about butt dials. Well, I can tell you a little bit about butt dials. So back in the day, butt dials used to happen more commonly.
Thank you, Justice, for Crystal.
And
Before
there
you
was
go.
a guy. Funny story, sad story. He was in his car and he's driving around. He was cheating on his wife, and he accidentally called his wife, and she drove around and found him. So butt dials are a thing. You know, there's gonna be, in any case, there's a number of oddities, and you know, we have to ask the hard questions, and don't ask the turtle riders. If you ask too many questions to them, they'll come after you. I'm telling you, this mindless mob, they're sick. They really are, dude.
That shit is right
Hey guys,
on, dude.
So
that shit is
I
on
can't tell you much
point.
about butt dials. Well, I can tell you a little bit about butt dials. So back in the day, butt dials used to happen more commonly. And there was a guy. Funny story, sad story. He was in his car and he's driving around. He was cheating on his wife, and he accidentally called his wife, and she drove around and found him. So butt dials are a thing. You know, there's gonna be, in any case, there's a number of oddities, and you know, we have to ask the hard questions, and don't ask the turtle riders.
Thank you, Petty
If you ask too many
Paralegal.
questions to them, they'll come after you. I'm telling you, this mindless mob, they're sick. They really are, dude. Hey guys, so I can't tell you much about butt dials. Well, I can tell you a little bit about butt dials. So back in the day, butt dials used to happen more commonly. And there was a guy.
He's going into a fucking history on fucking butt dials, bro.
Funny story, sad story. He was in his car and he's driving around. He was cheating on his wife, and he accidentally called his wife, and she drove around and found him. So butt dials are a thing. You know, there's gonna be, in any case, there's a number of oddities, and you know, we have to ask the hard questions, and don't ask the turtle riders.
Don't ask the
If
turtle
you ask too many
riders.
questions to them, they'll come after you. I'm telling you, this mindless mob, they're sick. They really are, dude.
Great.
Hey guys, so I can't.
Oh yeah, did you guys see this Christmas thing I posted? Here.
Who wants to be the Pied Piper?
Merry belated Christmas, y'all. Merry belated Christmas. Oh my God. Now, this fucked me up. This changed everything for me. I never saw Rocky the same again. Oh, wait.
Tell you what to do. Take it to the zoo. I hear retards like the zoo.
Hey, this bum gotta say that.
All right, back it up, buddy.
I'm calling
Back it
you
up.
a bum.
Okay.
What are we doing here at the zoo?
You know.
One more time.
What?
Hey, she's retarded.
She ain't retarded, she's shy, you know?
Tell you what to do. Take it to the zoo. I hear retards like the zoo.
Hey, this bum gotta say that.
All right, back it up, buddy.
I'm calling
Back it
you
up.
a bum.
Okay.
What are we doing here at the zoo?
You know.
Oh my God. That's just good shit. Liz gifted 1 membership. Thank you so much. Hold on. You got to get the applause. All right, folks. If anybody wants to call in, they can call in. Liz gifted another membership. Thank you so much. Y'all are funny, man.
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, Will, it's your favorite gal, Azira.
Hi, Azira.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh my God, I'm so good. Especially when I hear you talk like that. Oh my God.
Good.
I wanted to ask you, I saw you've been enjoying some Dream Feed. Very nice.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you watched the video in between the Miracles one and the Coup de Grace?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm watching them all live and reacting to them.
I know. So if you aren't sure which one to do next, you should do it called Fairview Solved ? And that's the one that made me get on you about it.
I will play Dream Feed Media Roulette as I've been doing. Thank you.
Oh, but it all goes together.
All
All goes
but we
together.
all know we all know the case. You know what I mean?
No,
I'm just
I know
interested in her
that.
take. I'm just interested in her take on that.
Totally understand. It's just very relevant to the 2 videos you just did, so I thought it might,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
just wanted to throw that out there.
I'm sure I'll get around to it.
Yeah, I'm just really excited to watch your reaction on that one because it shocks me.
Cool. Right on. Yeah. No, I'm enjoying going over them.
Yeah. Also, I thought I'd share with you, since you were discussing the tail light, and I don't know why I didn't even think about this sooner, but I have a 2014 Lexus, and I was rear-ended really badly. Someone hit actually the car behind me and totaled all 3 of the vehicles.
Oh my
And
God.
yeah.
But you weren't hurt though,
And,
right?
I mean, a little bit. Like,
I mean, right.
when you get, when you're at
Superficial.
like a stop and someone rams into you at 60 miles an hour, definitely
Right.
doesn't feel good.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But so that happened, and my tail light had just a crack through it.
Okay. Wow. So 60 miles per hour. You drive a Lexus, 60 miles per hour, get rear-ended, and but not even
It
a
had
crack.
a hairline
Just
crack
a hairline
through it.
crack in your tail light. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then a little while after that, I had someone back up to me in the post office parking lot, and this is before any work was done to fix anything. And at that angle, it knocked out like 5 tiny pieces.
Okay.
So that's like, just like reliving this in my head, it is so unbelievably impossible. Like, there's no way in hell, even if Karen did hit John, which we all know she didn't, her tail light would not have even had a scratch on it.
Right.
There's just no fucking way.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, nobody. I mean, there's no way. There's no way. Not without
And
breaking a bone, you know.
even she, I mean, what? Well, of course, but I mean, literally, I just think about like that force. Like when I was rear-ended, the force was so insane. I did a 180, and my gas tank cover popped off the opposite side of the car.
Wow.
And my tail light was fine. The bumper was totally fucked, and the trunk was fucked.
I mean,
but the tail light was fine.
the ARCA guys, it just proves what the ARCA guys were saying pretty much too. You know, they were basically
100%.
There's no way. There's just no way.
Yeah,
So
it's just completely impossible. Anyway, all right. I know you got other people calling in, but I hope you have a happy New Year.
you too. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Yeah, thanks. You too.
All right. Bye bye.
Call from
Liz.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Oh, this is so funny. Hi, it's Liz.
Hi, Liz.
I just did 2 memberships. I said,
Oh, okay. Liz,
I'm
who
the
gifted
same
the
Liz.
memberships. Okay.
Yeah, and you know what? It's so funny. It's so weird because it's wicked weird because the other night I called and I talked to you. And, you know, the first time I called the other night, well, last week to say, and I talked to you. And then I said, you know, I'll try because Deanna gets through all the time. So I said, I'll just give it a shot. And I got right through. And that's just, so I really don't have anything to say. I was just kind of seeing if I could.
I'm glad you got through, Liz.
That's funny. I'm happy. I hope you had a nice Christmas.
I did.
And I can't wait till tomorrow night's show.
Right
I'm
on.
saving I only could give 2 gifts because I'm saving my money for tomorrow night because I'm on a low budget after Christmas with the littles.
Yeah, that's
you know,
everybody.
but
yeah.
yeah, no, great show tonight.
Thank
Really
you.
enjoyed it, and I'm glad you have it. I love Melanie. You know, I remember her channel as well, and of course Turtleboy because I'm from Norfolk County, so he's been around forever.
Yeah.
But I was telling you, like, yeah, I'm sure you don't remember. You talk to so many people, but like whenever you're here in Boston, I'm in South Carolina with my grandchildren, and I always miss you. So, and I miss Melanie and everyone, I've seen Turtleboy before. So, but I'm hoping one time that when you guys are all down here, like Mark Federer, it's always on off times. And I'm flying back out on January 6th. And I know they're all going to court the 7th. So anyone that might be there, I'm going to miss them again. So that's it. My rant is over, and really hope to, I really hope to meet you sometime. I'm looking forward to tomorrow night, and I think you're an awesome guy. And I'll end it by saying anyone would be happy to have you as a son, and anyone would be grateful to have you as a dad. I just think you're a very outstanding young man.
That's really sweet. Thank you so much for that.
Okay, and I'll donate tomorrow, and Happy New Year to you, and I'll talk to you again, I hope.
I look forward to it. Thank you, Liz. You're the best.
All right, and give Clubber and oh my gosh, I forget the little one's name. Drago. Yeah, give them a huggy and a kiss for me.
Will do, Liz. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye, honey. All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Wow.
Call
She's
from
great.
Levin.
Oh, lost him. I think it was Plevin's nipples. I think that was Plevin's nipples. Man, how sweet was Liz, man? Liz is amazing. She gets another round of applause. There we go.
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Clara, it's Jessica from Boston. What's up?
What's up, Jessica from Boston?
Nothing. So I'm sitting here with my boyfriend, and I'm like, "What's the question? What's the question?" So we can ask you anything, or we can tell you whatever, right?
Yeah.
All right. Open discussion. All right. Cool.
Shoot.
So I think from the jump, no matter what, I don't think Karen hit him. I never will think Karen hit him. I think from the jump, it was a shitty fucking investigation. They didn't seal the crime scene right, from the jump. So automatically she shouldn't have been indicted. Number one.
Right.
Number two, exactly. She didn't hit him. There's no proof, and we all know that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel so bad for this girl. I feel so bad for John. Like, I just think that everybody needs to be held accountable for their actions and their hard fucking shitty investigation.
Yeah.
Everything
right.
was shitty.
That's why, man. Like, I'm most upset about Ken Berkowitz dying because he's not going to be held accountable for his part of this.
Right. But that motherfucker wouldn't leave a letter or anything like that. He's a coward. You know what I mean? His son sucks. But
Agreed.
I'm glad the motherfucker's dead. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, dude. Like, I keep it real. You know what I mean?
I could see that. Yeah.
I'm glad he's dead, and I don't give a shit. And I think that Higgins and Colin and Brian, I think that Higgins called him over there because I think that he was jealous of John and Karen. That's what I feel.
I mean, yeah, for sure. I have no doubt in my mind. I absolutely believe that Brian Higgins lured John to that house out of anger. Anger and frustration.
And jealousy and spite.
And jealousy and spite. Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
And John's like,
I absolutely believe
I'm
that.
gonna go over there and I'm gonna, set the record straight. I'm gonna either punch him in his face, because they were all drinking, but John knew what he was going over there for once Brian texted him.
I think so too.
I don't know.
I think so too.
What do you think? You think so?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't he? Because he looked like, okay, yeah, whatever. Like, I don't know what the fuck this guy's problem is. Like, when you watch that video, the one Microdot's put together, like, right. Like, Brian Higgins is really aggressive. Chris Albert's trying to like calm him down. They walk out the door, and And
boom.
John just keeps drinking his beer, kind of like, I don't know what the fuck his problem was.
Yes, but you see, John looked. You know what I mean? When they were
Yeah,
leaving,
but he
John-
was like, he knew what was going. He could see what he was doing. He could see what Brian Higgins was doing.
Exactly. And I just think that, after that, shit built up real quick for John, and he was like, fuck it. They want me to come over there. I'm going to fucking go over there. Let's go. And Karen was probably like, dude, what are you doing? But like, it is what it is. We do that all the time. And let me tell you, this fucking crazy girlfriend shit, we're all alike. Like every woman and every guy. I hear you talk about shit on your show all the time. Like, hey, whatever. Like, we all make mistakes. We can fucking hate our boy. My boyfriend's sitting here right now. I him for fucking 5 minutes and then 10 minutes and then we're fine. Every relationship has its ups and downs. How's
Right
Clubber?
on.
How's Clubber?
Clubber's great, man. Clubber's Clubber. Come here, Clubber. Come here, buddy.
Good.
Come here.
You need to come back here as soon as you can so we
Come
can
here.
see you. Because
Good
I missed
boy.
you when you were here. And I know Dina loves you. I'm so sorry, Dina. I'm taking up time. I love Dina. That's my girl. I love her. She's crazy. But
Yeah, she's great.
I'm just chatting away because that's how I'm a female. That's what I do. But I agree with you, and I love your show, and I love how you're so like open to everything. You don't just have one outlook on everything. You listen to everybody. You make up your own mind, and that's what I do. I don't follow bloggers. I don't, you know what I mean? Whatever people say is whatever. But I love your show, my boyfriend. We love your show, man. You're the shit.
That's awesome, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Will.
Give your boyfriend a big wet kiss for me.
Hold on, I will right now.
Okay.
We love you, Clara.
All right. I love you
All right.
too.
Bye,
Have a good
Clara.
one. Bye-bye.
Bye, honey.
Oh my God. Robin G gifted 5 memberships.
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, Will, it's Plevins Boinkers.
Plevins Boinkers. What's up, Plevins Boinkers?
William, what in the meet the parents? I have nipples. Greg, can you milk me too? Were we just watching?
What do you mean?
The sucking on the B cups and that was wild.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, you know exactly what I'm talking
about. I have no recollection.
Where did you find that? What was it?
That originally was on a site. It's down now. It's not there anymore, but somebody was innovative enough to put it on YouTube. So it is forever memorialized. But it was a thing called Santasm.net. My cousin, one of my cousins many years ago. Yes, one of the cousins that I just visited in September. He many years ago sent me that link and told me, Merry Christmas. So I've shared it every year ever since. I forgot to do so this year, so I just did belated.
Can you put it on Twitter so that I can send it to my mom?
It is on Twitter.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I did post it on Twitter.
Well, thank you. My family will
Your
also
fault.
get the joy of that.
Thank you, Shelby. Oh my God.
Shelby.
Thank you, Jessica Atkins. Thank you for being you. Love Jess, Tommy, and Lucy from Boston. Right on. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. So what's up, Plevins Boinkers?
That's all. I just wanted to know where that came from.
That's it. Yeah.
I was shocked. Yeah.
I'm
excited for tomorrow.
My cousin was able to always find stuff like that. They're just very pop culture.
I'm not sure if I'd call that pop culture, but
I mean,
special.
but yeah, I mean, they were always, like I all of the music that I've been introduced to originally through like vinyl and everything was through my cousin. And yeah, he's a lot of interesting stuff.
That was a good one.
Yeah,
Well,
I do.
you know, if you get wild tomorrow night after midnight, I would love to be one of your first.
It's gonna get
2025.
it's gonna get wild. Yeah, it's gonna get wild after midnight for sure. Yeah,
Well, I'll be there.
absolutely. I'm
All right,
excited.
I'll let somebody else call in.
All right, have a good one.
All right, love you. Bye.
Bye. Plevin's nipples, y'all. Plevin's boinkers. Sorry. I'll take one more call. One more call. One more call.
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, how are you, Glira?
Hi. I'm good. How are you?
It's Bonnie Coy.
Hi, Bonnie Coy.
How are you, sweetheart?
I'm good, Bonnie Coy. How are you, sweetheart?
I'm good, thank you. Hey, I just wanted to say I sent you a message tonight about the ass grabbing and the butt dial. And then the pineapple thing. I'm blonde, but I'm not an idiot, but I'm an idiot when it comes to that. My brother lives in South Carolina and just filled me in on the pineapple thing.
Okay.
So I'm really a little confused by that whole scenario, but what the pineapple means.
Well, it doesn't mean
But
shit in this case. It's a bullshit theory.
I don't
It's
really know what
retarded.
it means. Like my brother's like, oh,
It's
that whole case has got to be the pineapple thing. I'm like, what the fuck is a
why does
pineapple
everybody
thing?
keep saying that? I don't understand why people keep bringing that into it. It
I
makes
don't
no
know.
sense.
It's a South Carolina thing that
No,
like
it's not
it
a
was
South
brought to my
Carolina.
attention.
It's not a South Carolina thing. It's an American. It's a worldwide thing. Like the
Really? Because
upside.
I never heard about it.
It is the universal symbol for swingers. Is the upside
Oh.
down pineapple. Because
Oh,
what you're
see-
supposed to do, the idea is supposedly the story behind that, as I understand it, is grocery stores. Like people would be shopping in the grocery store, and to let other swingers know it was code, you would have an upside down pineapple in your cart. And if the pineapple was upside down, somebody in the grocery store, if they were in that lifestyle, they would know you were in that lifestyle and they would approach you and offer. Yeah.
I didn't know what he meant by that. And he's like, well, they got to be part of the pineapple group. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, next time you talk to them, tell them that the McAlberts must be in the pineapple group. And I had no idea what that meant.
Dude,
I'm like, I know I'm blonde, but I'm not an idiot. But
First of
apparently
all-
I'm naive to that stuff.
First of all, the thought of it is fucking revolting. Like,
I like pineapples. That makes
just
me
the thought
nauseous
of
now.
the thought of fucking Jill Daniels and fucking, Jim Ferris probably have been on that shit, and just think about that shit. Just try to
Now I
picture
have a
these
whole new
people all
image. It's so
fucking
disturbing.
just picture these people all greased up and fucking rubbing all over each other, all naked, and fucking and sucking. Like, it's
Oh my-
gross. It's gross.
And you know what? I'm so old
Like,
school.
it's
Like
not a
I
thing.
had no idea.
It's not a thing.
I think my brother set me up for that, and I was like, why is he insulting me online? And then I'm like, I got to find out what this means because now I feel like an idiot.
It's not a thing. It has nothing to do. These people are all fucking family. That's retarded, dude. Like, it's just you're just trying to find a way to make a gross situation that much fucking more gross.
Oh
Like,
God!
that's all it is.
That's so
all
not
it is.
me.
It's just people trying to make a gross situation more gross. That's it.
Oh well, and it's so not me. So when you like made a comment about it, I'm like, oh my God, what did I say? What did my brother put me up to?
That's it. I mean, fuck that, dude. Like, if you, like, let's just do that to yourself. If you're gonna be that fucking ignorant and that fucking stupid and start talking about that this is a swinger ring that's totally irrelevant, even if it was, like, just do that to yourself. You deserve to sit there and picture these people fucking rubbing
That's
all over each
disturbing.
other
That
with fucking like in a
will.
freak off with fucking baby oil all over each other and shit, slipping and sliding and fucking dropping, fucking accidentally slipping dicks and buttholes. And that's
Oh
you guys,
God.
you all have to fucking, yeah.
But you know what the funny
every
part of
one
this
of
is?
you.
My brother puts me up to shit like this all the time, and I always believe him because he's my baby brother. And then he like will be in behind the scenes laughing his ass off because he puts me up to stuff.
Because
And then
it's
he thinks
fucking
it's
gross, man.
hysterical.
Like it's so gross, and it's not fucking has nothing to do with anything. It's irrelevant. It
He
is
knows
fucking
nothing about
irrelevant.
the Karen Reed trial, though. That's the funny
That should
part. He just put me up to
tell
shit.
you something. That should tell you something right there.
It tells me I
Why?
need to go take a nice hot shower right now and clean myself considerably
It's gross.
because I feel disgusting.
It's gross. That's gross.
Oh my God, I am so embarrassed. But in some ways, I'm going to have to like fly to South Carolina tomorrow and beat the shit out of him.
Well, good luck with that.
So my
Far be it from me to get involved in sibling rivalry.
I love my baby brother, but he's always putting me up to these tricks. But you know what? I did shit to him when he was a kid too.
And
So
butt dialing
he's
too.
getting even
All
at
kinds
me.
of just butt dialing and gross shit.
I know. And I just hope something comes clean soon because I want 2025 to be a positive year for everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, it's brought us all together, and I think it's amazing, but it shouldn't have had to come together this way because of this reason.
I managed to gross the fuck out of my whole chat. That's what you guys get for fucking entertaining that stupidity, bro. Don't fucking like I don't know how many times I gotta tell you. Stop it. Don't bring that shit to my fucking chat. Don't talk about that
I
shit.
never heard it before either. So when you responded, I was like, oh my God, what did I say? Like, what does that mean? It's just a pineapple. I didn't know what a pineapple party was. I'm like, okay, Joey, I'll say that.
Fucking stupid.
So yeah, I just got set up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
But
absolutely absurd. It is
well,
absolutely
he got me. But I wanted to call and apologize because I feel like an ass.
No, you don't have to apologize.
I'm
Now
so
you-
old school. I'm like, he knows I'm old school. I got set up bad. But you know what? I made him eat mud pies when he was 3, so it's my fault.
That's what you get. Yeah, that's what you get.
I know. I can't be the big sister anymore.
That's what you get.
He's getting even now. But anywho, thanks for all you do. Have a great night. Happy
You're
New Year. I'll
welcome.
be
Thank
watching
you.
tomorrow.
Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.
I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. I'll see you then.
Have
Thank
a good
you.
night.
All right.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
sweetheart.
All right, folks. That's it. Wrapping this one up. Okay. Stuffed my face full of a bunch of junk food. And then going back to my diet after the new year. Because if you're drinking, that's not part of your diet. So I might as well go all out. I got cupcakes and cookies. I'm fucking stuff my face, people. That's what I'm doing. Tomorrow, 2 p.m., people. 2 p.m. Got a whole cavalcade of special guests. We're going to watch some body cam footage. We're going to talk about Justin Root. We're going to take a dive into Justin Root. We're going to discuss more Dream Feed Media stuff. We got all kinds of stuff. We're going to talk to Dr. Turtleboy. We're going to talk to attorney Melanie Little. Going to have some special guests, some surprise guests. It's going to be great. And it's all going to be to raise funds for Karen Reed and Dr. Turtleboy, who are being absolutely railroaded by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. So, people, I am going to wrap this up. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Thank you, guys. If you guys aren't subscribed, please make sure to subscribe. If you are new subscribers, I hope you're enjoying the channel. I love hanging out with you guys. It is the best. And I am really, yeah, that's going to happen. Yeah, I'm really grateful to you guys for hanging out. Please hit the like if you guys haven't already. Really helps me out. If you're feeling generous, Turtleboy's Defense Fund link is at the top of the chat. Make sure to donate if you can. Every little bit helps because Bradle, Bettero, they got a fight ahead of them. So, guys, we're going to do this tomorrow. I love you guys very, very much. All right. And we will do this again very soon, my friends.